Hi, today I'm going to show you how to make snowflakes out of children's fingerprints. It's very easy and fun. It can be a little messy, but using tempera paint will help with that. But what you want to do first is give the child a piece of paper, and you're going to need acrylic paint or tempera paint. Tempera paint is a type of paint that can wash out of kids' clothes better, so maybe you want to go that route. But this is acrylic. But they are going to be sticking their fingers in the paint, so you know that's up to you. If I were you, it depends on how old the child is. I would probably go with tempera paint, and you can buy that at your local craft store. You just look for it says tempera on there. So what you want to do first is you could talk to them a little bit about snow and maybe a book about snow. There's a cute one I remember when I was teaching elementary school called The Snowy Day. I'm not exactly sure who wrote it, but it just talks about a child going through the day in the snow and how they looked out the window and they were looking at the snow and the snowflakes and how they were created. So it's fun sometimes to incorporate that with it. And so then maybe after you read the book, you can say, okay, now we're going to create our own snowy day. And so you'll tell them we're going to be using paint and paper, and then maybe you want to demonstrate. All they're really going to do is stick their fingers into the paint. Maybe you'll just say to them, depending on how you want to go with it, just use one finger. Let's not use all the fingers. Let's just use one finger, and we only put one finger in the paint. So they take their finger, and then you say to them, just pretend like your snow is falling down everywhere, and you're imagining it in your mind. And so as they do that, you say you pretend that your hand is like the paintbrush. So and you're using your fingerprints for the snow. So just tell them to start at the side and to keep covering the paper until they get all the way to the end, until you can almost not see that much blue left on the paper, mostly white, because it's a snow, like a snowstorm. And if you want, you can say you can actually smear it or pull it out like the snow was flying through the air. So basically it's going to be fun, and how could you go wrong with this? No, you have to tell them there's no right or wrong to this. It's just whatever you want to create, because snowflakes are all different. So, all right, so you do that and you fill up the page. It's going to look something like this, or messier possibly, because it's children. So then you let that dry. And then what you could do later on, when it's done, is you could say, now we're going to use our background, and we're going to actually make a snowman and put on top of our background. And so then you can cut the snowman out of circles and help them glue that on, and then you have a final picture that you have used your snowflake fingerprints with.